Love to pull the trigger with a click and a pop, then a drop with a Glock, headed to the spot. 1800 block, 187's what I'm doing to a motherfucking nigga. And I don't be giving a fuck because I be living. I pull that trigger, pull the trigger. Niggas they figure that they could step up, but they comes up short. Run up to the dome and then you gun by the Magnum 44. Stuck on my melon, I'm packing again, and the strength of the pack goes popping the dome, leaving a nigga bloody when I pull the trigger of my barrel chrome. Drop them, have to pop, I'm falling a victim to the 38. Making them when I break them, though I make these bullets penetrate. Selling dig when I'm in the valley, making way for homicides. Rolling one deep with a creep with a ski mask, murder ones in the deck. Nah, living a criminal life, the 209, that's what the niggas claiming. Making it to the fullest, and I make my money off of slanging. This nigga be real, and if I feel you rolling in too deep, niggas they try to jack it. If it's like that, you in my bullets me. Criminal behavior, niggas living up in the valley. Mercy Cali, mobbing a 2 dope cutlass, whipping them in that alleyway. Sipping up on the coat, and man, I'm knowing about that crazy horse creeping up on me like it was a 187 voodoo curse, bursting like a bubble, never slipping, always on my toes. Never will I be slipping, pimping bitches, never saving hoes. To the liquor store we go when I'm taking a drink straight to the head, faded. Then I made a killing in this town. We must have pulled the trigger with a click and a pop, then a drop with a Glock, headed to the spot. 1800 block, 187's what I'm doing to a motherfucking nigga. And I don't be giving a fuck because I be loving to pull that trigger. Full of the funk in the trunk, the AK and the double barrel pump. Coming up out of the town with niggas lounging left to melt them slugs. But then there's a Mustang trigger, pulling is a specialty. I'm leaving them niggas victim to that mini plated 380. People wanna pay me, but they can't because I'm rolling deep. Creeping when you leak and speaking to you bitches in the street. Popping in that 2E, call the clip of the automatic weapon. Belling down the burrow with that 9mm Smith & Wesson. Grinding in that 209, taking a risk on doing time. Checking a nigga that disrespect me, 17 rounds through your spine. Leaving a nigga leaking when I let that double barrel smoke. I'm choking from the smoking like I took a bit of Indio. Take precaution, niggas dodging when I'm rolling through the set. With you with a fofo mag, gonna leave your ass something like bloody red. In the riverbed, that's where you lay in the gutter in the mud. Never no love for a nigga but a slug. Now you draped in blood, making it premeditated from the Northside family. 2096 until I die, be claiming NSP. Once again, the liquor store, we mopping up in the 64. My niggas up in the hood is good when puffing that. Must have pulled the trigger with a click and a pop, then a drop with a Glock, headed to the spot. 1800 block, 187's what I'm doing to a motherfucking nigga. And I don't be giving a fuck because I be loving to pull that trigger. I steady be popping a pistol when the temple caught you slipping. Nigga leaking when I'm creeping, now you dripping from your liver with a Glock millimeter creeping. I'm ass for the rent, I'm jacking a nigga for scratching away to the bait. The AK let I be faking, I'm striking the nigga and stepping that back in the butt of the nigga be wearing. Scaring you mentally cause I'm a G. Hop up in the stang, I'm doing some things. I'm flipping the script on my nigga way deep. So won't you break your stuff, nigga, on the missions? What we doing? So take heat up when I'm speaking, and the trigger I will pull. Empty my clip until you're dumb and grab your skrilla, then I'm gone. Hit it up the block with an empty Glock, time for a nigga to reload. One in a chain, but they need, but I was on safety. Yeah, my pocket release of safety. When you trip, that's when you see dead bodies dropping to the ground. Another murder, 187's what I'm pulling. For niggas that thinking that they can step up, serving them heat is what I'm doing with your crew. It seems that nigga slip, but I don't trip off in the clip into the Glock and let it pop into your wig and slit. Your neck is ripped, decapitate your body, and I'll never be leaving a trace. Like let you have it to the face, the penetration. Never 38, my nigga way deep is holding for the niggas. How you figure that you could step up to some G's that love the bust to pull the trigger with a click and a pop, then a drop with a Glock, headed to the spot. 1800 block, 187's what I'm doing to a motherfucking nigga. And I don't be giving a fuck because I be loving to pull that trigger.